Yeah, this is fine. I don't know. We have all the mana, we just don't really have a lot to do with it. It's pretty boring after a while when your opponents are always groaning against you. You look at different cards to play. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like every modern deck, I feel. I feel like every single modern deck I've played, like ever, people are like, ugh, this deck. And you're like, yep, this deck. Pretty easy Tolaria West take there. I mean, like, was it even when I play Affinity, like it's funny because like my opponents are like, I go, Memnite, Ornithopter, Land, Signal Pest, like, ugh, and then like a turn later they're like Pyroclasm, and you're like, yeah, Make a token. Alright, so we're doing this because if we top deck either Summoner's Pact or Tolaria, or Summoner's Pact or Primeval Titan, we win the game. We'll get 4 mana from Simic Growth Chamber and ooh, this deck's kind of sweet. And the 2 mana from the lands in play. Another Amulet. Okay. Yikes. Play the Amulet, play Simic Growth Chamber, make 6 mana. Use 3 of the mana. To transmute Tolaria West. But then we're only left with 5 mana? Look at the stirrings here. You guys take Simic Growth Chamber. And we're going to make 4 mana this turn. I'm going to bounce the Gemstone Mine. I'm just going to kill the Anafenza now, I think. That way they can't Collected Company in response. I like when my opponents bring U8 against me. It tells me that they don't plan on winning. Yeah, Blue-White's an interesting deck. The people that play Blue-White are like, oh, it has like no bad matchups, it's great, blah, blah, blah. Everybody else is kind of like, yeah, Blue-White's kind of a stinker. And then it's just like, well, who's right? I still have 5 mana. I am. That's unfortunate. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 5. There might be a thing that I'm going to get punished with by playing the last amulet, but I think the only thing that could be would be like Deputy of Detention, maybe? Maybe that's like why I'm not supposed to play it. But Inoffensive means that they're probably Abzan and not Bant. Could be dead, though. And the fact that they didn't like slam two things means that we're not dead. Ooh, Melira's kind of crazy. Or Knight of the Reliquary might be enough. Knight can go get Ghost Quarter. My opponents are debating on doing it now. E-Witness for company. I think we still got him. So now they should use Knight of the Reliquary on their forest to go get a Ghost Quarter. Yep. So they're going to go ahead and get Ghost Quarter. They would like to use its ability. Go find a forest. Amulet no longer has a thing to untap. I tap that because I'm going to bounce this. And then I should be able to Summoner's Pact for Azusa. Play Azusa. Use that to play Primeval Titan. Let's see. play Primeval Titan. Use Primeval Titan's ability. Go find... I could find Simic Growth Chamber Tolaria West. That would give me 3, 6, 7, 8, 5. Yeah, so I should be able to get another Titan. Should be able to transmute this. Pact. Cast Pact. Find a Titan. Play a Titan. LOL Melira in 2019. Yeah, it's a little odd. Alright. Could do another Titan. Cubs fan, thank you for the follow. Oh, I gotta move my follow thing. I have it set for, like, the arena thing. My bad. I am gonna try to haste 3 of them. This is more of an experiment than exact science. Let's go find Slayers Stronghold, Boros Garrison. You appreciate that opponent's still playing. I think their plan is to hope to time me out. Yes, I would love to use its ability. Alright. Opponent finally gave up. Alright, well that was cool. For each amulet, we got a Titan. That's kind of cool. How much damage would that have been? 16, 32, 48? That's not too bad. 48 minus 3, 4. So only 44 damage coming through. Alright. Hey, how we doing, man? It is going, that is for sure. Alright, so I don't think these Hive Minds are particularly good. Pact of Negation isn't particularly good either. Unsure that we need Ghost Quarter. I guess they have the Gavany Township, but I don't think that's really needed. Debating on Ramunap Excavator. Probably just want like all of my creature removal stuff. The utility lands I probably don't need are Kabira Crossroads, Cavern of Souls. They showed me E-Witness, so like Bojuka Bog is like actually kind of okay. This is about as many lands as I can cut. I don't know if Kabira Crossroads or Khalni Garden are better. I think it's probably Khalni Garden, just because it's the correct color of mana. Maybe I need white. Maybe it's better actually to have white than green. Oh yeah, my cardboard app thing. I'll change that. The list is like right below me, but I'll change that after this match. My bad. I only have 56 seconds. Okay. I think we can shave on some of these type of things, because we're slowing down a bit. And what's the last cut we can make? Maybe an Azusa. Oh no, I need to add cards. 58. I'm going to add the Excavator. They're going to try to ghost quarter me. Just wanted to let you know. I think that's the unwritten rule of mods. That could be true. Let's see, alert. I'm going to move my alert thing to right here so that it's not really in the field of play. Okay. What's this hand look like? I don't think we can keep it. I do like EE. I wonder if I'm supposed to cut another Sakura-Tribe Scout, because most likely I want to have Engineer Explosive on one. I think that has to be a mulligan because we didn't have any of the bounce lands. This hand, however, is a keep. I think I'm going to bottom that. Ah, everything's messing up. Be smaller. Go over there. All right. Alright, it should be back. Ooh, search. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. I'm debating on is it Phoenix, Amulet Titan, or Were Prison for your new modern deck. I think I would stay away from the Were Prison deck. But unless you particularly like that style of play, I think War Prison is fine. I just think it's less powerful than both Amulet and Phoenix. I think both of those decks have proven that they are very, very powerful. And you know what? Or one, like probably like 1 and 2 in the format, if not 1A, 1B in the format. It's kind of why I'm, you know, redoing my a learning of this deck is because how powerful it is. Another deck I do want to try is what's it called? I do want to try the Hardened Scales deck, just because of my experience with like Ravager and such like that. They're down to 2 cards now. Okay, what did we bring in? Didn't really bring in a secondary win condition, so how are we winning? I don't know exactly how we're going to win, but we got to do it. So see. I guess it's going to be this. Definitely did not expect Unmoored Ego from the Abzan deck. Sure. You know, I only have 14 minutes. I'm just going to go ahead and concede this game, and then I'll just go to the next one. If that's going to be their plan, we're just going to board in some more things. Alright. Yikes. Those last two hands were terrible. This might be a quick league. Unmoored Ego. Wonder if this other deck like wins post board. Just cut all the combo and just play Unmoored Ego. I will say that is one nice thing about Affinity. When you play Affinity, cards like Unmoored Ego are awful. Here they're like decent. We can play around it. I didn't in the first game because I guess I didn't expect it in the second game. I mean, but here it's like okay, I guess. Ooh. I kind of want to kill this, but I kind of also want to do it with more mana. If I draw a land next turn, so my plan for this turn was to play the Excavator, and then I'm going to try to set up an Azusa line for next turn. This is kind of annoying. Relic. Alright, let's just double check something here. So we go get Azusa. We can make 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, minus 3 is 5. Five, we can ballista down the Selfless Spirit, they'll sack the thing, and then we can ballista down the Noble Hierarch. Then what? Basically nothing, right? So I think it's just better to play the Relic. Set up for next turn. Might be dead. They might just have the combo. Okay. Their hand is pretty good, not gonna lie. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a ballista on 3. That doesn't kill the knight. 7 plus 1 is 8. That's 4. That can kill this, but really all it does is kill Selfless Spirit. Could pact for Hornet Queen. I don't think that really gets us out of this. I think the best thing I can do is probably pact for Tireless Tracker. I guess that's the reason that I should have probably played Simic Growth Chamber instead of Slayers Stronghold. I think we just need more cards to be able to beat this hand. We need like Path on Knight, and then we also need like a way to get rid of the Selfless Spirit and then finally get to the Melira and such. So I think just having more cards is probably the best play here. Okay. Make green, I guess. Untap. I think I'm just going to leave that clue open. In response to the sacrifice of Selfless Spirit, you could kill the Melira and then Pact and do it again, or Titan. They Unmoored Ego'd all of our Titans. I could have ballistaed last turn and then stopped this, but I wanted to get just like more, or I wanted to get something going on the board. Like they were still 2 pieces away. Might have been a mistake though. But yeah, we are currently Titanless. Didn't really like exposing the growth chamber here, but we have to block here. So if we don't block here, yeah, that was like something that I was definitely thinking about. Probably was correct. So if we don't block here, they Ghost Quarter themselves, right? And then that's like 7 + 2 is 9. I think we played this game pretty poorly. They Ghost Quarter themselves anyway? That's weird. We got punished for playing that bounce land now. Alright. So we pat this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. We shoot this. And then we just have mana open next turn. think it's probably... I think I'm going to play it on 2. I think if we get to untap with Ballista, we'll be okay. And this means that like I don't die to Viscera Seer. Of course, they draw exactly Viscera Seer. I can take 5, that's fine. Man. I guess I would have liked to have one more counter on my Ballista. I was like worried about Collected Company or Quarter Calling. It was like more likely that they're going to draw Quarter Calling or Collected Company, so I wanted to hold up a Negate, but maybe it was just better to have another counter. Transmute for 1, 2, 3. And then what though? 1, 2, 3, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I don't know what 5 mana gets us. It's probably our best bet though. So I can get EE, put it on 2, we still die, put it on 3, we still die, put it on 1, we still die, so none of that works. If I get Summoner's Pact, can't play Hornet Queen, can't do anything. Alright, good games, opponent. Man, starting off 0-2. Knocking off the rust though. I knew that there would be some. Definitely not playing to my best of abilities, but haven't seriously played this deck since, I don't know, 2 years ago or so. So, pretty rusty. I will say that some of the things I don't quite like is I don't quite like Walking Ballista, and Engineered Explosives doesn't feel very good. So maybe the first place list is better than the Dokes list.